Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the People Stack podcast. I am Jen Bunk. I am CEO of the People Stack. The theme for this week is winning, evidence of winning during a global pandemic. And what I want to talk about today is proof, because I know you want proof that you can absolutely transform your career right now if you want to, if you choose to. You can absolutely land that raise, that promotion, that hell yes job. It's totally 100% possible. And you want proof that it is. Will it work? Will this work? Yes, I want all of those things, Jen, but will it work? Especially now, when the world is full of uncertainty and scarcity and complaints and what's not possible and what's the worst case scenario and how do we plan for it, and your life around your career and your job is filled with forced furloughs and hearing about them and fewer resources and just like layoffs and just not having enough. And I know that's what you're surrounded by right now. And so I do want to give you that proof, that hard and fast proof, that evidence that yes, it will work for you as long as you show up and do the work. And one of my favorite sayings around this is the proof is in the pudding. It's one of my favorite metaphors. And it goes like this. Some of you may be familiar with this, but even if you are, I invite you to empty your cup and hear it anew for the first time. The proof is in the pudding. What does that mean? What it means, if we were to take it as literally as possible, and I know that as intelligent, wise, technical managers and technical leaders and folks who focus on engineering and systems and design and making sure that all the rules are followed, we can tend to be quite literal. I get it. I'm a literal person too. I'm also a figurative person too. I can flex either muscle. Let's start with literal though. What does it mean that the proof is in the pudding? Well, how do you know that a brownie recipe is awesome? It's world class, and that the chef who's making it knows what she's doing. Because it takes the two things, right? It takes the recipe, this really awesome recipe that's detailed enough so that you know exactly what hardware and what software, Elton Brown fans out there, I see you, what hardware and software you need to make those brownies. What are all the kitchen utensils? What are all the kitchen gadgets? And then what's all the software? What are all the ingredients? How much sugar? What's the ratio of egg to liquid? All of that stuff. Perfect brownie recipe for you. Maybe you like your brownies nice and fluffy and airy. Maybe you like your brownies a little bit more dense. Maybe you like your brownies with chocolate chips in them. It's the perfect recipe for you. Maybe you like blondie brownies. Perfect recipe for you. But the recipe isn't enough, right? You can have the world's best recipe for brownies. Who's going to want brownies right now? And if you have someone who's now look, you don't need to be a world-class chef to make great brownies. But look, you need to at least be good at what you're doing. You at least need to know. It can't be your first time making brownies. It can't even be your third or fourth time. You need to have been on that horse for quite some time to make world-class brownies. So it takes the recipe, and then it takes the cook. And how do you prove that the recipe is world-class and that the cook is really awesome too? The proof is in the pudding, my friends. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the brownies. You taste the brownies. These are awesome brownies. These are the best brownies I've ever had my entire life. I wish I can eat them every day, right? The proof is in the pudding. It's not in the how. It's not in the, like, how do you know if this brownie recipe works, and how do you know if this chef is doing a good job? You don't watch them and say, oh, well, what is she doing? Why is she measuring the flour that way? Oh, that's weird. And oh, that recipe doesn't really look good. I am not sure. Why are we putting, this kind of sweetener in the brownie instead of, why are we using that much sugar? Why are we using brown sugar instead of regular sugar? We don't look at the recipe. We don't look at how the person is doing it. Especially if we're not an expert ourselves in making brownies. The proof is in the pudding. Do the brownies taste good? Yes or no? If they do, and if they do over and over and over and over again, if we have that consistency of awesome results, that's how you know. That's how you know you have a world-class recipe and a world-class chef. It's the same thing as a coach. I want proof too, and I want to give you proof. I live in a land of prove it. I was trained in a land of prove it. It's how I got my PhD. It's how I was an academic, doing academic research on workplace stress and leadership and workplace incivility, to name a few things, for about 10 years. I didn't publish what were really groundbreaking articles at the time on workplace incivility, workplace rudeness, by simply guessing and saying, oh, gee, I think maybe this will work. This is what my intuition is telling me. This is the way incivility works. No. I trusted my intuition, and I've built that intuition muscle over the years, but I also tested it. I wanted proof that this was what was happening. And I'm trained on that. I know you want proof too, because I know that you've been listening to me say that it's absolutely possible for you to build your dream career, to walk the path, to be on that journey towards career transformation. But you want proof. It's the same thing. The proof, my friends, is in the pudding. And in this case, we're getting metaphorical here. So put on your metaphorical hats. The proof, the pudding, in this case, are our clients' results. That's how you know that our recipe works, our systems, our strategies, the way we support our clients. And it's also how you know that our clients are working those systems. Because you need both, right? We put together the world-class support, the recipe for success. It's proven. And the way that I know that it's proven is that our clients are winning every single day, even in a global pandemic. I'll get to some of those wins in just a minute to talk about what they look like. But first, I want to finish explaining how this analogy is absolutely appropriate and relevant to this particular circumstance too, that the proof is in the pudding. Our recipe works, and I know that our recipe works, and the way that we support our clients works. And then I'm a badass career coach because our clients are getting results. The other piece of that, just like when you're making brownies, it's not just about the recipe. It's our clients. Our clients are showing up and they're doing the work. It takes both pieces. I don't have a magic wand. I don't have a crystal ball. Sometimes I joke that I do. But like I said, it's really just that I've really been able to flex my intuition muscle even more and to trust it even more over time. So when I tell a client, you're days away from landing that job offer, it may be plus or minus a week or so. I can give myself that error bar, right? But it usually happens because I know what it looks like when somebody is about to strike gold in their career. But I don't have a magic wand. I can't just hand our clients results on a silver platter. So the way that you know, the proof that you know that our systems work and that we give world-class support and that we are, I truly believe we are the best in the world at helping tech managers to upgrade your careers, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in our clients' results. And so that's how you can trust our systems, our help, and the way that we help our clients. Because you know that's partially about us and our systems and our strategies, but it's also partially about our clients. It's also partially about you. The other way to look at this, and this is really important, remember when I said, how do you judge? Where's the proof that the brownies are awesome and that the cook is awesome? It's not in watching the how. It's not in saying that doesn't look right. I don't think that's going to work with that system and that strategy and that recipe. It's in the pudding. You taste the brownie. It's the same thing with our clients, right? We're the in the way that we help create results for our clients, that we create that space for our clients to thrive. We're the experts at career upgrading. We got the how. We got this down. We wrote the recipe. We wrote the systems. So it's not up to you to worry about the how. It's not up to you to worry about exactly what kind of support we're going to give you, to worry about exactly what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like, what the systems are going to be, because we got that and we've proven it works in the form of our clients' results. So you don't have to worry about that. All you need to do is show up as the committed, intelligent, badass tech manager that you know you are. And that's exactly what our clients do. We help call forth that tech leadership superhero that lives within every single one of our clients. And by following our proven systems, our proven structures, our proven strategies, they create amazing results. And these are results. I want to preface this by saying that, yes, we have been doing this for almost 6 years now, but these are not results from 2 or 4 or 6 years ago. These are results from the last 2 months during the global pandemic, during the chaos that is this world right now. They are stepping up and saying, I reject your reality and I substitute my own. I'm going to create my own reality. One of our clients landed a $200K job offer. He was sick and tired of basically daily grind, stressful job, corporate job, big monolith of a corporation, was there for too long and it was time to move on. And it took him a moment to decide to do that. But as soon as he did, we were there to help him. He was on the job market. And within a matter of weeks, he landed that job. He's now commanding a $200K salary, earning a $200K salary. And he has more freedom and he's having more fun too, because he's not stuck in that corporate job where it's so stressful and it was all about cut. And no, we can't innovate now. And no, there's not enough money. And no, we have to follow the rules. He's now working for a company who values innovation, who values his value as a technical leader. And he's thriving and he's loving it. It's like a whole new, it's the career 2.0 for him. We have another client who she's in product management and she is really killing it as a product manager. She continues to really step into her own as a product leader, as a leader of what it means to lead product. And she's been able to do so great at that and create so many results and create so much space in her life at that. She's actually been able to launch a side gig where she's now building websites for world-known music artists, and it's amazing, right? And she loves doing this. This is not a side hustle for her. This is a side flow. It feels awesome because she started her career in music and she loves that. She loves that industry, and so now she's earning an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month, an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month on top of her salary as a product manager, and she's loving life more than ever. And we have another client, again, this is just in the last couple of months, another client who's on the job market, and every single day he's getting reached out to, and every single day his network is coming to him with, oh, there's this opportunity, there's that opportunity, and it's for hell yes jobs. Is for jobs that he knows that, like, these would be amazing. He's not settling anymore. And every single day, he's showing up to those interviews. He's showing up to really say, yes, this is what I can do, and with the confidence of a badass technical leader. And he's one of the ones where I'm telling him, you're days away. You're days away from getting an offer. Keep at it. I love the way you're showing up. And he is. I know that he is, because it's happened for so many of our clients as well. That's the proof, my friends. The proof is in the pudding. Our systems work. We know they work. We continue to upgrade them every single quarter, every single year, every single month, every single week. We take a look at it. How can we refine our systems even more? We just launched an upgraded version of our program over the last few months or so, and our clients were wondering, what's different about it? What's different about it is there's actually less. We've trimmed the fat. I absolutely believe that perfection is not when there's no more to add, it's when there's no more to take away. We have really upgraded it to the point over the last 6 years where we're only giving our clients exactly what they need to know so that they can focus on what they need to do and create, because it's the action that gets them there. So that we're 100% confident in. We know our stuff works. We're seeing evidence of it every single day in our Slack channel where our clients are celebrating. The other piece is you. The other piece is you. You're the cook. You're the baker. You make it happen, just like our clients do. And yes, it takes commitment. Yes, it takes stretching the boundaries of your comfort zone. Yes, it takes doing things new and differently, because guess what? If you keep doing things the same way, you're going to get the same results. So of course you're going to need to do things differently in your career. Look at your work. Look at the way that you lead. Look at your life in a whole new way, to put on a whole new set of glasses. And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning. Anything in the beginning is uncomfortable. Trust me, I'm reminded of that every day. I think I mentioned this on one of the other podcasts. We've recently hired a health coach, and she has us on a new menu that is way more food, way more fiber, way more vegetables, way more cooking, way more prep, way more washing dishes than we are used to. It's like 2 to 3 times it. But guess what? I want to build muscle. And the way to build muscle is to eat a boatload of food. And of course, work out as well. So I get it. It's uncomfortable in the beginning. But you know what's on the other side of that hard work? It pays off. It pays off in the form of you're earning more money. $2, $3, $5, $10,000 more per month in your bank account. You have more freedom, which means you have more time. You have more flexibility. You have time freedom to be able to say, you know what? I'm going to go powerfully choose to take a nap right now because I need it. And I can, and my team's got this. To powerfully choose to take a Friday off. To powerfully choose to take a whole vacation, a week off. You also have that flexibility in choosing what you do and how you do it. That's one of the awesome benefits of rising up as a leader and rising up the career ladder, is that you have more and more freedom to decide how stuff gets done. Now, it's a double-edged sword, because if you don't know how to wield that power, it can absolutely come back and bite you. But that's what we're here for, to show you how to wield that power much more intentionally. And so that's what this is all about. The only question that you need to ask yourself right now, because you have the proof is right in front of you. And you now know that part of that proof is you. So the only question that's left for you to ask yourself is, am I committed to upgrading my career so that I can upgrade my life? Am I committed to that? And if the answer is yes, it's time to book a call with us. If the answer is hell yes, absolutely book a call with us. thepeoplestack.com/book. And look, if the answer is no, or I don't know, dig deep. Dig deep, my friend. Why are you doing this? If you're not committed to upgrading your career, why are you here? Really take a hard look in the mirror. Because I know, this is my intuition talking. I know that I don't know you, oh friend out there on the internet who's listening, but I know enough to say, you're spending time right now to listen to this. And my guess is this is the first one that you've listened to. And you're smart. You spend your time well. You use your resources well. You would not be listening to this if you were not committed to getting something more out of your career. That's all you need to know. That's the only certainty that you need to have right now. We'll take it from here. Are you committed to building a better career? Are you committed to up-leveling? Are you committed to building a legacy? Phrase it how you want, it's all the same. Are you sick and tired of settling for mediocre? Are you sick and tired of being under-recognized? Are you sick and tired of really just kind of going through the motions and not feeling like you're making an impact, especially now? Whatever way you phrase it, it all comes back to, are you committed to building something better for your career, for your life, for your family, for your loved ones? If so, it's time to book a call with us, thepeoplestack.com/book. We're here for you more than ever now. We're stronger for you, both mentally and physically, more than ever now. Go ahead and book that call. We'll look forward to serving you. And remember, the proof is in the pudding. And part of what made that pudding is you. You're the cook. You're the driver. You're the winner in your career. You create those wins. And things are going to change for you. I can feel it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. That's a wrap.